Good day, beautiful people. This is a review of the Lowe's credit card. I've had this card about 4 years, and this is what it looked like originally. It was the Lowe's Advantage card, and now it is called the My Lowe's Rewards card. This is financed through Synchrony, and what I like about Synchrony is the fact that any company that deals with Synchrony and that they finance through is all populated on one screen if you log into any of those accounts. So for example, I have a Amazon, Discount Tire, TJ Maxx, Belk, and a Lowe's card. So if I log into any of those cards, then all of the information about all of these accounts show up because they're all managed by Synchrony. So that's one thing that I do like about Synchrony. I opened this Lowe's card to save 5% on each purchase, and they do have different promotional items available for you. The first one is a purchase of $299 to $998.99. You can get 12 months special financing or 18 months special financing for $999 to $1,998.99. And for 24 months special financing, you have to make a purchase of at least $1,999. So that is very helpful if you're making huge purchases, doing any home rentals of any sort. Some of the pros to this card is you are able to make payments on your credit card in the store. Another pro is what I mentioned previously. They have promotional financing, and it runs from 6 months, 12, 18, up to 24 months special financing. Another thing that I love about this card is the fact that you can put up to 4 people on this credit card as authorized users, and it does report. So if you have someone who's trying to repair their credit and you are in good standing with your Lowe's card, you have low utilization, you pay on time, then you can add them on your Lowe's card and it will help them out. So another pro is they do give credit limit increases. I've had 2 credit limit increases on this card since I've had it over the past 4 years. I do not remember exactly how much my credit limit was when I first opened this card, but at this present day, it is now $25,000. Some of the cons of this card, it is my least favorite card, or one of my least favorite credit cards, to be honest with you. The interest rate is high. It's 31.99%. And if you do not pay your card off in full by the time your promotional period ends, then you will be charged interest all the way back to the date of original purchase. Now, one thing that I do like, and I forgot to add this in my pros, is the fact that Lowe's statements are very detailed and they tell you exactly what you bought on your statement, and that's rare for credit card companies to do that, but that is one other thing that I do like about the Lowe's credit card. My least favorite thing about Lowe's credit card is the fact that if you make large purchases online, they are fulfilled by a fulfillment center. They do not make the draft of what you bought on the same day that you actually made the purchase. They make the draft on your credit card on the day that they ship it out, and that becomes a problem because that means that weeks or even a month later, whenever they're ready to ship out whatever it is you order and it's ready, that's the day that it's charged. And the problem is it looks like fraud because it's not the actual day that you bought it. It's just the actual day that it's being drafted and that they're shipping it out. I've gotten 3 different notices and calls about this within the past few months, to be honest, and it's a pain, especially if you're out and about and you're not able to deal with it, because what they make you do is verify yourself, and you have to log in, you have to turn side to side for them to do biometrics and all of this stuff, and it's a pain in the butt if you can't verify the charges. Now, for us, since we are real estate investors, we're always buying and in and out of Lowe's and buying parts and this and that. Sometimes my husband is making purchases. I'm out doing my own thing. I don't know if he made a purchase of that amount or not. And they're calling me to ask me to verify something, but it's something that I actually bought a month or weeks prior. And so I don't want to say yes or no to verify it. So I have to tell them, I'll call them back, call my husband, ask him if he bought anything. And if he didn't buy anything, then I'll know, okay, this is from a purchase I made a month or 2 ago that they're just now taking the charge for. So then I have to call them back and say, yes, this is verified. This is my purchase. This is something that I actually did or bought. Otherwise, it'll be fraud. If you do not do this, if you do not call them and say, yes, I made this purchase today, or verify it, what they're going to do is shut your card down. And that's a pain in the butt because you can't save your 5%. You can't utilize the special financing if you make a big purchase because your card is shut down until you call and verify the charges. I've called corporate when these events have happened and they said, okay, well, you need to call the local Lowe's that is being shipped to. And then when I call the local Lowe's, they say, okay, you need to call corporate. Now, I said all of that to say that that is my biggest con when it comes to the Lowe's credit card, is that this is something that they really need to fix. They need to make the drafts that same day. That's how most other cards work. You make the payment. If it doesn't come through, or the product doesn't come through, or is not available, then they go ahead and refund you on your card. And so this is something that Lowe's needs to fix. Those are my pros and cons of the Lowe's My Reward card, because that's what it's called now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them. And does anything that I have said deter you from getting a Lowe's card or make you want to go and get one? Because it is beneficial, and I like the fact that you can save money. However, when you make big purchases online, that's where the problem comes in. So I want to thank you all for watching, and happy investing.